The Green Bay Packers faced a deeply disappointing campaign that culminated in an early playoff exit, highlighting persistent challenges that must be addressed to succeed in the following year. After concluding the prior season with promising momentum, expectations were elevated. However, these aspirations failed to materialize as the team delivered performances consistent with their lower seeding. Their journey ended with a decisive loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, and the off-season demands significant reflection and improvement. The offensive unit struggled severely, with injuries compounding an evident lack of elite talent. The team recorded a mere handful of yards in the opening quarter, setting the tone for a lackluster showing. The quarterback threw multiple interceptions before the intermission, while wide receivers consistently failed to create separation, leaving the passing attack stagnant. The absence of exceptional players significantly hindered the team's offensive capabilities, directly impacting their overall potential. While player development is rarely a straightforward trajectory, the quarterback faced notable setbacks, exacerbated by physical ailments throughout the season. This regression marked a contrast from prior promising performances, making it evident that the offense relied excessively on the ground game. Facing a formidable defensive front like that of the Eagles proved insurmountable for the running back, who had limited opportunities to make meaningful contributions. Consequently, the passing game floundered without support from the rushing attack. The offensive highlight occurred following an impressive Eagles drive and featured an extraordinary run by the running back, culminating in a touchdown on the subsequent play. However, the situation deteriorated as the wide receiver group was depleted by injuries, leaving the team reliant on less experienced options. Further injuries to key offensive linemen and other core players compounded an already dire scenario, rendering meaningful offensive production virtually unattainable. In the critical moments of the game, the offensive strategy appeared hesitant and ineffective, evidenced by questionable decision-making and clock management. A pivotal play ended with a wide receiver stepping out of bounds, and the final blow came as the quarterback threw his third interception, attempting an improbable deep pass. The special teams unit, a long-standing source of concern for the Packers, once again faltered in a decisive matchup. A costly fumble on the opening kickoff set a disastrous tone. Though the officiating could have altered the outcome of that play, the error remained glaring. Penalties and a missed field goal added to the struggles, undermining any positive momentum the offense managed to generate. The decision to entrust leadership of this unit to a coach hired for his broader experience rather than specific expertise may need re-evaluation. Despite the overwhelming challenges, the defensive unit stood as a relative bright spot. Although the Eagles capitalized on favorable field position during their initial drive, their typically potent offense was otherwise limited. The opposing quarterback managed few impactful plays in the opening stages, underscoring the defense's effectiveness in controlling the tempo. However, as the game progressed and the Packers' offensive woes persisted, the defense could not sustain its level of resistance indefinitely. Key plays by the Eagles late in the game, including explosive contributions by their top wide receivers and tight end, proved decisive. Particularly commendable was the performance of the secondary, which exceeded expectations given the circumstances. However, the defense's pass-rushing efforts were hindered by the strength of the Eagles' offensive line, limiting their ability to disrupt plays at critical junctures. The season served as a stark reminder of the Packers' vulnerabilities, underscoring the necessity for comprehensive changes to re-establish competitiveness, addressing deficiencies in talent, improving strategic consistency, and fostering resilience across all units will be essential for future success.